Okay, a couple things came up in class today I just wanted to cover so that everyone is aware. One of the questions was about the sheets for sections and elevations, and this looking pretty crowded, specifically if you have the grid on and you have foundation showing. So I think it's a good time for us to transition into this class really presenting the work not as if they're construction documents, but as if they're architectural drawings, which is a difference. So I mean, what you'll be doing in most of your studio projects will be to show a section not again as construction, but to show it as the idea behind the space and your design. So how do you do that? So the first thing is that unless your instructor, and your instructor may ask you to show foundations, but I'm asking you not to. We showed the foundation and how to build that because it was a good exercise for you to understand how that is done, but I am fine with it now only being kind of from the ground level and into the space. So we're going to just grab the foundation, and we're going to hide it. So I'm just going to do that, and I'll have to do that on every view I want to hide it, so I'll have to go through my east and west. There's no way of just turning it off, so you just have to do that. For now, let's go ahead and keep the elevation marks just so we can give one more check to make sure that you guys have level 2 kind of where it should be. Just be aware, your studio instructors may tell you that this level 2 is at a different height. I am fine with you just when you do find that information out in whatever, a couple weeks to a month, go ahead and you can change it for our project. We won't be really referencing that height. I think for now I just want to, this last turn in, let's go ahead and keep the elevation marks on so we can check a few more things. And then we'll go from there, and eventually we might just go ahead and turn those off too. But the grid is another thing that maybe you'd want to turn off at this point. So what you can do is in every view you can turn on your visibility graphics by VV or VG, however you want to put it in on the keyboard. And then you can go to up here to annotation categories, and then scroll down to until you see grids, and then just turn that off, and it will apply that just for this view. And so that should make your sheets a lot easier to kind of make and organize. Again, keep the elevation marks on for now. This one, for some reason, they were off. So I'm just going to turn those back on and then go from there. Alright, I think that's it there. Okay, a couple other things I wanted to also hit. So we have foundations, we have turning out the grid. I can see you also maybe go ahead and hiding these 2 elevation marks because they're no longer being used. So that would be one other thing to do. Alright, so the other thing that came up that some of you may also be having a problem with, there's some door swing issues that that a couple students were having where it wasn't coming in. It was coming in with the door swing this way and not the way that was shown in the videos. And I'm still not sure exactly why theirs weren't coming in. But you might notice that I have this flip, and I think in the videos, I know in the videos that wasn't there. So let me show you how that's done, because it is brutally simple. I found out how to do it after the studio class, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm just undoing a little bit, and what you're going to find is if you go under create, there's this little icon here called control, and you click on that. You can see that there's none of those arrows now. I've undone what I did before, and you can see that you can put in some different ways of controlling the family. So in this case, I'm going to put in the double vertical. So I'm clicking on it, and then I'm clicking on somewhere inside of the family, and I'm going to do this double horizontal. And now, don't want to. Now I can load that into the project and overwrite the parameter value, and when I click on it, it shows up. So that allows me to have this swing in any way I want, and still work and be modeled correctly. So that's cool. All right, I think that's it. All right, take care, guys.